Hello, artists. Today you are going to be creating a work of art to go on a new collaborative board outside of my door for next year. So your artwork is going to be part of another big mural on the wall with all of the artists from Fuller Meadow all contributing to make it amazing. Next year's theme is going to be bubbles. Today you're going to be creating your own individual bubble that is going to get put together to create a whole picture, a whole big collaborative mural with your different bubbles in it. Let's talk about our individual bubbles. Here's your steps today. You're going to be tracing, you're going to be coloring, and then you're going to be cutting. You want to make sure, I'm going to say this a few times, that you put your name and class code on the back of your artwork so that at the end of next year, I can take your bubbles down and find you to give them back to you. You're going to have some choices in what kind of paper you use for your artwork today. You might want to make a white bubble or maybe a purple or blue or dark colored bubble. Okay. I think I'm going to start out with a white bubble, but I'm also going to talk to you about a purple or blue bubble too. Okay. You also are going to have some choices in the size of your bubble. Maybe you want to make a big bubble. Maybe you want to make a smaller bubble. Maybe you want to make some combined bubbles. You can see where your creativity takes you. So I'm going to make a big bubble to start. So step number 1 is trace. I'm going to trace all the way around my big bubble. Maybe I'm even going to have a smaller bubble on top of the bigger bubble. Sometimes bubbles are attached to each other. You only have to do 1, but if you want to do 2 like this, that might be a fun addition. The next thing I'm going to do is outline my bubble in Sharpie. If you're using the darker color paper, you won't be doing Sharpie outlining. Maybe you're going to outline with a crayon. I'll show you that in a little bit. Now notice I didn't outline the part inside of the little bubble. That's because I want the little bubble to look like it is overlapping the big bubble. I'm going to get my eraser and do a little artwork cleanup and erase any pencil lines that I might see. Remember that I am holding down my paper with my other hand and then coloring it, then erasing it, sorry. Okay, the next thing that you might want to do, and you should do, is add a reflection mark. Bubbles always have reflection marks. This is how I do reflections. I kind of make a backward C and a forward C, and then I connect them. You could even have a little one next to your big one, or a long skinny one that arches. Sometimes you can have some broken lines around it too. Those starting to look like some bubbles. You could even have a little shine mark on it if you like. Okay, now I'm ready to add color. Maybe you want to create some designs inside of your bubble. So I think I'm going to use crayon for this. And I might create some line designs inside my bubble. So maybe I'm going to create some zigzag lines. Color those in. Maybe I'm going to create a pattern of zigzags and stripes. Maybe you just want to color it in colorful colors. Maybe you want to make a polka dot bubble. You create the pattern or design that you think is going to look best on your bubble. Maybe you want to only have your designs going through part of it. Whatever you choose to do, I want to see you doing your best artwork, your best craftsmanship. No messy spaghetti. Save that for your dinner. Another thing I like to do in making bubble art is color around the outside edge of it. So in this bubble, I'm going to do some outside edge coloring. I don't want to go in my reflection mark because I want that to stay where it is. I want it to look like it's reflecting off the top of the bubble. Maybe that's going to be how I'm going to design this bubble. All right, when you are all done with your bubbles, and I'm not sure that this one's done, but I'm gonna stop for now, then you're gonna cut. I'm gonna carefully cut these two out together. I'm gonna cut all the way around, right up next to my outside circle. Cut, 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 cut. Cut, 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 cut. I'm going to recycle this. And then I'm gonna make sure that my name is on the back of it, Ms. Nasser. If you have a common last name and you know that there are other artists in the school that have a common first name that have your same first name, you should write your last name on your artwork too, and your class code. So pretend that I am in first grade and this is Mrs. Higgins' class. I'll say 1H. This bubble is ready to go. You can hand it in and you could do another one if you want. If you make one for school, you're welcome to make one to take home too. I just wanted to show you how you might create a bubble on some of the darker colored construction paper. I'm just gonna do a little one here and I'm gonna outline it with my pencil. And I know that's kind of hard to see, so I'm gonna go over that with a white colored pencil. Actually, a white colored pencil is good for making your initial marks. Maybe I'm gonna make my reflection marks with the white colored pencil too. And then maybe I'm gonna color it in with these nice, bright construction paper crayons. They're really nice for making colors pop on the dark construction papers. They really stand out. You can do some nice bright designs. I'm gonna make this look like it's a whole bunch of paint swatches on this bubble. Maybe I'm even gonna color in this reflection mark to really get that to stand out. And maybe I'm gonna put a little one of those right in the center of it so that it really pops out. And then again, when I'm done with this, I can cut it out and then I'm done. Okay, Fuller Meadow artists, that is all you need to know for today. I want to see you do your best, most creative bubble art, and I will see you soon.